Good morning. Let's do a what I eat in a day. I just got out of a bulk a couple weeks ago. I bulked for 15 weeks and I can do a separate video on that if you guys are interested. But now I am in maintenance, which means in theory, what I am eating is the same amount of energy as what I'm expending. So I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to gain weight. I am trying to build some muscle, which is easier in a bulk, which is why I went into a bulk and ended up actually gaining 5 pounds of muscle, which was awesome. And you can still gain muscle in maintenance. You can even technically gain muscle in a deficit. It's just way harder. It's like instead of going from A to B, you go to like A to D to B. It's just like a little reroute, but you'll get there. So anyways, I am currently in maintenance and I'm gonna stay here until probably around May and then cut for my wedding. We are aiming for an August wedding, so I'll try to cut for about 12 weeks and it'll be great. So right now I'm eating about 2,300 calories and I'm eating 200 grams of protein because like I said, I'm still trying to build muscle, just not as dramatically as I did in the bulk. So 200 grams of protein, about 2,300 calories, and it's awesome. You should want to spend most of your year in maintenance. You should not want to be in a deficit all the time. One, that will not go well with your metabolism, and that's like a whole other hill I will die on. But you should want to live in maintenance. You should want to be able to eat 2,300 calories and not worry about gaining weight. First thing I do every morning is I put electrolytes in this water bottle, and I do mean this water bottle because my Awala water bottle is so specifically for water only. I do not put anything else in that water bottle. It is only for water. So this is my electrolyte water bottle. So we have a subscription to Element, so we get 4 boxes every couple weeks or something, but we have the orange, the raspberry, lime, and watermelon, and with this, we're out of this one. But every morning, electrolytes, 40 ounces of water. I try to drink probably around half of this before I drink coffee. I have delayed coffee for like an hour or so from when I wake up, probably closer to 2 hours. I've tried to delay caffeine so that I'm not waking up and immediately reaching for caffeine. I've been doing that for a couple months now, like actually a really long time now. So when I wake up, I do not immediately reach for caffeine. I try to wait a little bit. I try to hydrate some first before I reach for caffeine, and that seems to help me throughout the day, as I don't feel like, I feel like if you start your day with caffeine, then all you want all day is caffeine. So I am about halfway through. I'm actually a little more than halfway through this, but we're gonna make breakfast and my collagen coffee to start the day. I love frozen sweet potatoes. Like, I don't love them frozen, but I buy sweet potatoes from the frozen section every time I go to the grocery. So yesterday I cooked the bag and I ate half, and so this is the other half, so I'm just gonna heat this up. I've got 2 eggs, and I'm gonna do ½ cup of cottage cheese. This is the Good Culture low-fat cottage cheese. The only reason I do low-fat is because I like to save my fat macros for lunch and dinner, like if I'm eating salmon or ground beef or something that's a little higher in fat, I can save my breakfast fat macros for lunch and dinner. I am a proponent of eating fat. It is good for your hormones and so many things. Okay. I'm also gonna add in some onions. And some peppers. Nolly. What are you doing, baby girl? Oh my goodness. The onions and peppers are because y'all don't eat enough vegetables. I do. I'm gonna be honest because I pay attention to it, but y'all don't eat enough vegetables. So just sneak them in wherever you can. Also, every time I put cottage cheese in my eggs and I just do this, somebody says, use like an immersion blender or something and like blend them together. The chunks don't bother me. So this is okay, and then I don't have to dirty a blender or anything like that. Just mix them real good. I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. These were one of my Christmas presents. I love them. What an adult thing. but I love them so much. Automatic salt and pepper grinders. And then I'm gonna do some garlic because everybody loves garlic. Okay, one thing to remember when using spray to cook, I'm a big fan of just using butter. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I'm not scared of fat. This says 0 calories, but it's 0 calories for 1/4 of a second spray, which y'all are probably not doing. If you are having trouble losing weight and you're like, but I tracked, like, you tracked all this food, but you don't track the oil or the butter that you cook with, that's probably why you're not losing weight. Because fat, as a macro, costs our body more energy to burn. Fat is worth 9 calories. 1 gram of fat costs our body 9 calories to burn. 1 gram of carbs and 1 gram of protein costs our body 4 calories to burn. Both. 4 calories for a gram of protein, 4 calories for a gram of carbs. So if you are not measuring the fat that you're cooking with, that can put you into a maintenance or into a surplus if you're trying to be in a deficit. That doesn't mean you need to cut out fat, but it just means to track it and look alive. So I always put my spray on a scale, zero out the scale, spray what I need, and okay, and then I'll track what I used for this. Okay, sweet potatoes are ready to go. Honestly, I need to do more than half a bag. I just split the frozen bag in 2, but honestly, I think I need to start doing either a whole bag or 3/4 of a bag because this is not enough carbs for me in the morning. I do a little bit of milk, vanilla collagen. This collagen has 15 grams of protein. It has 4 different types of collagen. A lot of the collagen you see in the grocery store only has 1 type of collagen. This has 4 different types. And then I do a little zhuzh. So I have my little protein cold foam. If I'm feeling really fancy, I'll put the cold foam in a separate little like ramekin and then I'll like pour it on top. But once again, I don't want to dirty more dishes and this works just fine. Glass straw, important. Got our eggs. I'm gonna do a little bit of cheese. Kitchen shears are the most underrated kitchen utensil on the planet. So I just use it to cut up my turkey bacon. Okay, so this breakfast puts us at 53 grams of protein for the day. You see right here, 53 grams of protein. So this breakfast is about almost 600 calories. I'm not gonna overcomplicate lunch because there's no need to. So we're making a sandwich and yogurt with granola. Simple. 2 pieces of sourdough. We're obviously Costco people, so I've got a big thing of ham and we're trying to eat what's in the fridge before we go back and do a big grocery haul. Especially because Brad is going out of town for like the whole week for work. So we're not gonna get a bunch of groceries for him to be gone for like 4 days. I figured out. So I'm gonna do 3 pieces of ham, 3 pieces of turkey, because I talk to clients all the time when I'm talking to them about their macros. And I'm like, what do you think is making it so complicated? Like, talk to me. And they're like, sometimes I just want a sandwich. And I'm like, then why aren't we eating sandwiches? Just, instead of 2 pieces of ham, we do 3. And instead of maybe just ham, we do ham and turkey. Like, zhuzh it up. A variety pack of cheese. I'm gonna go Colby Jack. Oh, she's a little stuck. Oh, perfection. Another Christmas gift I got was that new knife block. I didn't realize how bad our knives were until we got a new knife block, and holy smokes. I got a tomato. Look how beautiful that tomato is. Anyways, I'm gonna add tomato to my sandwich because remember I was talking about y'all don't eat enough veggies? Look at that. Look at these slices. God, those are perfect. Okay. And then also lettuce for some crunch. Crunch, crunch. And for color, because some say that you should eat the rainbow. And I'll be honest, I don't actually track lettuce because it'll be like 4 calories. Mayonnaise, because what's stopping you? Remember I told you I saved my fat macros for this. Oh, I'm 2 grams away from a serving, so let's just pop that on there. Nailed it. I use the First Form app to track my food, so I'm gonna add this food, some mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon. Ham. Maybe. Three slices of ham. Three slices of turkey. Oh. Turkey. Cheese. Where's my bread? There it is. Bread. 2 slices of bread. And then I'm gonna do heirloom tomato. That's not how you spell heirloom. That's not how you spell tomato. Was that an heirloom tomato? Whatever. Sliced. Slice. 2 slices. And then I told you I'm not gonna track lettuce. So just my sandwich is 45 grams of protein. Freaking crushed it. Now, I'm gonna cut it in half. Diagonal, because I'm not a crazy person. Oikos strawberry yogurt. And then I got granola. Oh, I need more granola. I should have gotten some. 65 grams of the syrup. Wow, this might be all of my granola. Oh my gosh, is it all my granola? Okay, after adding the yogurt and the granola, lunch is almost 1,000 calories and has 72 grams of protein. So we only have 75 grams of protein left for the day, which is pretty good. I like to leave myself around 75 is a little high. I usually like to be somewhere around like 50 for dinner because I like my meals to get smaller as the day goes. Like I like my biggest meal to be breakfast. But I have 21 grams of fat left. So that's easy to get done with ground beef, some rice, maybe some edamame, and like a fun sauce. Keep dinner just really, really simple, and maybe a protein shake if I need it. But I might not need it. Sometimes I don't need it. So I think we're sitting at a good spot. Ounces. You think 5.5? Some arms. Dark as heck in here. I met Brad at the gym after work and put him through one of my leg days from the app, and he... What kind of time did you have?
I had a terrible time.
Why?
My legs hurt. I haven't worked out in 3 weeks. It was good, but I hated it.
Brad wishes his butt looked like mine.
My butt does look like yours.
Anyways.
What the frick is that? It's that way. That's it.
Hit him with it. Guys just don't do leg days like girls do. But I'm gonna have this chocolate milk. We got some ground turkey, some minute rice. This is from Costco and comes in a pack of like 30. So we buy it all the time. We're sharing some edamame because veggies. Look at the sauce we got.
We're debating.
The sauce for dinner. We're going teriyaki sauce. So I ended the day at 196 grams of protein, which I usually try to be within 5 grams plus or minus of my protein and my calories. I'm a little over on my calories because the ground turkey that we usually get 90-10, or no.
It's like 90.
We usually get like, yeah, 97.3 or something. And 85.15 was on sale. So we just got ground turkey that was higher in fat, so.
Yeah, because it was half off. And groceries is expensive these days.
Not wrong. So my fat macros went a little over, and since fat macros cost your body more to burn, it pushed me over my calories quicker. So I'm only like 100 over, but right in at 196 for my protein, my goal of 200. Plus, we're about to go play volleyball. So we went to the gym and we're gonna play volleyball. I'm not really worried about being 100 calories over. That's what I eat every day. Well, not every day. That's generally what my meals look like. I'm eating a lot of protein and I make my meals pretty simple unless I found like some cool recipe from like TikTok or Pinterest or something. Like I said, we are just trying to eat what's in the fridge, especially since Brad is about to travel for work and then I'm the only one in the house. So we're gonna eat this. Let me know if you have any questions. See you later.